Okay, today this is Trish, and we're having a broadcast, a different style of broadcast today. Usually, I'm just talking by myself on these posts that I make, but today I have Davita on the line, and I would like to welcome you to my first interview on my channel. Hey, Davita.
Thank you, Trish. It's a pleasure to be with you today.
Well, good. Well, I know that you and I, share, sort of the South. Everybody's going to be able to tell that we're from the South. Uh, that's one thing they always say, like when I'm talking and stuff, they'll say, "You've got to be from the South." And oh man, you've got an accent. But I think you've got probably more of an accent than I do.
Well, I'm sure you've had a lot of practice in trying to get rid of it.
That's true. That's very true. But
It's still a challenge for me, though. Yeah, it's a challenge. But I do try to speak, clearly.
yeah, well, you
I'll
do.
do my best.
Well, you do fine. I mean, I'm just sure that's one thing that people are going to notice right up front. That well, they must both be from the South. Oh, but anyway, uh, I was wanting to talk to you because you are. I want everyone to know that Davita is really. She has studied a lot of Tom Horn's work and books written by what's the other guy?
Chris Putnam.
Chris Putnam and all that stuff about the giants and like the days of Noah and all that, and how the giants are returning and stuff. And I got to tell you, Davita, I just saw on Facebook where someone had posted that they got a email from someone who was at a street light, and evidently it was like they were veiled somewhat, it was a giant, though it was like a 25-foot giant that was almost coming through the veil, like it was like 95% camouflaged and invisible, but yet part of it was showing through. I
Cool.
thought, oh my goodness, that sounds like, if that's true, and this was, it's these people that put these things up there that are into the new age more type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure they want to say something. I'm not sure that we do, but I
No.
mean, we just want to be aware. That's the main thing. That's the main reason why I have been trying to do some research about it, and their compilation of all their different books is based on many books. I would say even ancient books like that last book he's written, the final Romanus. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, he's talking about. I'm going to get that book soon, and I'll be able to read through that. But they have a CD in there that's got ancient books that's no longer in print that they have done research in. Also, I believe they did a lot of, they've done a lot of work with Mr. Flynn. Wasn't Mark Flynn? Mark Flynn, I think, is his brother. David Flynn was the guy that did so much of research on all this stuff years ago. He's no longer with us, but his books are still there, and they sell everything on that website at skywatchtv.com. You can go to the store and find all that stuff there. But yeah, that's very interesting. Do you know where that?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know exactly where that happened? Where the
No.
child?
No, not exactly. I think it
Mhm.
was near Canada where that was seen. But this is a guy that I follow on Facebook just to see what they're talking about. But he is a New Ager, and his name is William Henry. He's been on Coast to Coast a lot,
Mhm.
and he's really into the Stargates and all that kind of stuff. But some of them people, I guess they see with their third eye or whatever, and it's interesting to me, but yet,
It is.
I'm not going that way. No way.
Right.
But
No.
but I like to know what they're saying, what they're talking about.
Right. And it's all for and if they're really, are they trying to bring them back and portals open? Why do they want, there's an agenda here, and it's obvious, even with the CERN, that CERN project that, they don't know what when they finish that product or and they are actively pursuing sending stuff through there, but they said when we send microorganisms through here, we don't know what could possibly come through from another side. So that all these things that makes you realize that we're living in a different age. We're living in a time where, Revelation, we may actually see Revelation.
I know. You're absolutely right.
And we may actually see beings that are described.
I know.
In Revelation, it may not all be symbolic. So if, we talk about things rising out of the sea and things coming down from the heavens, I mean, I'm not saying it all will be seen. I'm just saying that there's a huge possibility that we're going to see stuff we've never seen before. If the world tarries and the Lord don't come back or don't get us out of here, we'll be experiencing something no other nation has experienced since, Adam and Eve's time, Noah's time.
That's right. Okay. All right, go ahead.
And almost every single civilization of the past has a story of giants.
Right.
So, the history is there. Of course, they tried to hide it. It's all because of the Vatican, and I don't want to go into the Vatican. I don't have enough knowledge on that yet. But I'm going to continue. I think it's important for all of us to strive to learn more, be aware of what's around us.
Yeah.
Every show you see now on TV nearly is including something supernatural.
Yep.
And I think it's because we're in this time. And I think it's because we need something supernatural.
Well, we do. And I think, though, too, Davida, that we're going to see more of the supernatural of God, too. God is not dead. And now He's still here. And He is going to, I'm believing now, I just believe it with everything, that we're going to see a supernatural move of God here in these last days before He takes us out of here, and we're going to see things we ain't never seen before. And
exactly.
I know I know the evil is all out there and everything like that, but I think, man, it's exciting to think about some of these kids coming along and how I think we're going to see a prophecy out of the mouths of babes. I think people are going to be healed. I think people are just going to, it's going to be like, don't underestimate the power of God,
That's right. And I can't wait. I can't wait to be, I hope I'm still alive. I want to see I know people are being healed right now every day. We have to have faith to believe in the miracles of God. And I think Americans have spent time so desensitized to anything, Christian or anything, religion, that they just turn away. They don't want to have, but they do want something supernatural.
Yeah.
So God is going to show up, Trish. You're right. He is. He is going to show up.
I think so, too. Do you have something going in the background? I keep hearing.
There's a chainsaw. There is a chainsaw here. Do you want me to move where you can't hear it?
Is there a way for you to do that? I don't know.
If I go inside the house, you won't hear me.
Oh, really? Well, I was thinking that it was just something on our connection. That's what I thought it was.
No, and it was going for a while. It stopped now, but
well, I apologize for that because I'm
sorry.
We've had a good conversation, and this is a good first interview, I think. And we're going to have to do some more talking with you, Davida. That's for sure, because you have made my day today, and I appreciate you coming on here with me.
Well, Trish, I'm just honored to be asked, and like I said, I want us all, people of God, to be aware that the time is near.
Yeah.
And let's get ready. Let's
Yeah.
get our families ready. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen. Let's be there for Jesus. Let's be there. Let's
That's
be
right.
there for Him. Let's bless God by being the people He wants us to be. And all He says is just, love your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah.
And the golden rule, 3 people.
And love God with all your heart,
Yep.
soul,
Hey.
mind, and strength.
We're living in the most exciting times of all times, and maybe we'll get to talk again one day. I hope we can.
I hope so,
When,
too. Thank you
with
so
my
much.
background.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
I'll
dear.
talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.